What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Big D Money, and I'm back with another video. Man, look, boy, I've been gone for a minute. But you know what? I knew if there was one thing that can kickstart me back. You smell that? Week one is almost here. Week one is almost here, y'all. But look, I'm sorry for the wait. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. The NFL season is almost here, right around the corner. So here comes Washington versus Philadelphia. My take on it. All right, look. So what I look forward to with the game, and then let me just put this out here first. I know that as a Redskin fan, your expectations, well, as a Washington football team fan, that your expectations shouldn't be high. But the team so far, outside of the owner, Dan Snyder, and what's going on with that, and what's going on with people that's not even here anymore, okay? Outside of that, everything is moving in the right direction. I feel like the team has the right head coach, has the right defensive coordinator, has the right staff in place, and the right leadership to guide this team in the right direction. You know, nothing happens overnight. But, you know, as a Washington fan, and to all my Washington fans out there in YouTube land, look, we done seen good and we done seen bad. So, and bad, we just seen that last year. So my expectations is that we're not going to be worse. We're going to be better because we're going to be better coached, better prepared as far as scheme and health. So week one, Philadelphia coming to FedEx Field. I believe that we're going to win. Now I know there's other fans and Washington fans that says no way. Look at last year. Look at last year. Look at last year. I'm like, okay. But you have to understand something. This isn't the same team from last year. If you listen to guys and how they talk and the bits and pieces that you see from training camp and look at guys' body language, you can tell that they're preparing differently. And especially on the defensive side of the ball, when you look at a person like Jack Del Rio, if you don't think that he gonna squeeze every bit of everything that he can get out of that defense, you done lost your mind. He gonna have those guys flying. Because one thing that I've learned, you will play hard for someone that not only believes in you, but you believe in them. That's key. That's about building culture. That's what it's all about. People don't perform well on a job if the environment, if the culture is toxic. Yes, they'll show up, do what they got to do, get a check, but it's the effort, it's the attention to detail. That's what's going to be key to beating Philadelphia. Now, I've been hearing things stir around and stuff like that, like, talking about last year, and um, I was on Burgundy and Gold Fan all day, formerly known as Skins all day. Live stream last night. I was in the chat and I was listening. You know what I'm saying? And they was talking about the game, and you know, one of the guys out there was talking about the game from last year. How we was up in the first half and then squandered it in the second. I don't think that's going to be the case this year. I really don't believe that's going to be the case, because a few things that you have to look at, right? Philadelphia basically has the same team that they had last year. There isn't no changes to the playbook for the offense nor the defense. So, by there being no preseason games, you go back to tape from last year, what they tried to do and what they did well. And you implement it in week one. That's like with Philadelphia. What they're going to do is they're going to look at the games that Scott Turner took over and try to break it down, try to match up motions and all that stuff like that to try to stop it. Jack Del Rio, they're gonna look at um, when he coached Denver. I mean, and break it down. I mean, that's what they're gonna do. They're not gonna go into the game blind. No. NFL coaches get paid too much money to go into a game blind like that. They're gonna do some kind of film study. Period. Even on players. They're gonna look at Dwayne Haskins' last few games at the end of the season and saw what he do well and saw what he didn't and try to break it down. But the key thing is that I feel like we're gonna get what we're gonna get out of McLaurin. Scary Terry. We're gonna get what we're gonna get out of him. I think Inman is gonna be a good compliment to McLaurin. I believe Logan Thomas is going to be decent. Dependable. You know what I'm saying? Not off the chart, Zach Ertz type stuff, but he's going to be dependable. You know what I'm saying? When you need that 3rd and 7, he'll get it for you. All right? But then you got to look at that backfield. You got to look at McKissick and Antonio Gibson. Mind you, I ain't mentioned Steven Sims, but you can throw him in there too. You look at those guys, right? We could literally say that Scary Terry is unguardable. We can literally say that Steven Sims is unguardable because the guy could change direction in a split second. But then you have Antonio Gibson and J.D. McKissick that can do the exact same thing that Steven Sims can do. It's going to be so many. It's like Scott Turner's offense is going to have guys moving around so much that the defense can't blitz. They can't get off the line like they want to because they can't relax. They can't put their head down and when the ball snap, go. No, they can't. They have to be looking up. They have to sit up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to figure out what's going on. They're trying to communicate to each other. Linebackers is going crazy. Safety's trying to tell the corners what to do. Follow him. Telling you, it's going to be something to remember. Something to remember. I mean, That's what Peyton Manning did so well. He confused the defense. He confused them. He do all of that hand checking, all of those uh, memorable uh, sayings before the snap and all that stuff like that. Omaha, he's saying all that stuff and probably never changing the play. That's what I'm saying. It's confusion. That's what you do. That's what the ones that stand out, the great ones, that's what they do. They confuse them. So, hey, I feel like we're gonna win. I mean, that. Now I understand why other Washington fans feel like we're gonna get the brakes beat off us. Okay, I understand why. Because you look at history. All right, that's what they're holding on to. They holding on to what has happened to us until the team show them otherwise. Now it's not gonna take just going out there. Even if we go out there and beat the brakes off Philadelphia, right? Let's say some 31-10 stuff. As Washington fans, we ain't like Giants fans, Philly fans, or Cowboy fans. We ain't gonna take that one game and run with it. Cause we've been through a lot. Okay? That was wonderful. Alright, what you gonna do next? That's what's gonna be. At least all the way up until about maybe like week 9. If we sit there week 9 and we're 7-2 or 6-3, you give all of Washington fans something to believe in. But I'm telling you, y'all need to pay attention to this week 1 thing. Pay attention. Watch the game. The very first couple of possessions you gonna see. Alright? So, hey, y'all just stand by your team, man. You know what I'm saying? Win or lose. We still Washington. 3-time Super Bowl champions. But that's all I want to hit y'all with today, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Washington and Philadelphia. I just can't believe it's already here. This is gonna be one to remember. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. Like even last year, before I get out of here, even last year, week 1. First off, I never liked it, Case Keenum. I didn't want Case Keenum. Okay? Just to make that clear. I don't like Case Keenum. The way he throw, how the ball come out of his hands is like your old 4-year-old out there throwing the football. No. And it's like when he overthrow a guy, you be like, oh, I can tell. I could look at the way it come out of his hands and know he gonna overshoot him. It was a bad throw. Some people, when they see a football get halfway in the air, halfway to its destination, that's when they realize, oh, it's a bad throw. No. I notice it as soon as the release. He terrible. But yeah, we're gonna beat Philadelphia, man. But y'all give me y'all opinions, man, on the game and other games, you know what I'm saying, across the NFL, even tomorrow night, Houston versus Kansas City. You know, fans of all teams, man. Y'all just hit me up in the comments, you know what I'm saying, so we can go back and forth, you know what I'm saying, about, if y'all a Washington fan or a Dallas fan or Baltimore fan, it don't even matter, man. It's the NFL season. It's here. I'm ready. I know y'all ready. Look, it's your boy Big D Money. Please hit a like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And please hit that little bell so you can get all the notifications, man. Because it's going to be coming. It's the NFL season. Big D Money. There's no excuses. I'm talking to you, Big D. There's no excuses. It's the NFL season, man. We back in here. It's rock and rolling. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Much love. Peace.